I got cut off. So my mom's Peruvian, and they say it's the easiest way because I'm a son of a Peruvian-born citizen. But since I'm ass backwards, meaning everyone's trying to move from here to the States all these years, never from there to here. So I'm going this way. And any lawyer, I've gone through like 3 or 4 lawyers, so many people's versions of what I should do and how I should do it, and just all these missing links and uh, amazing. I mean, and then also me too, learning it all. And I've never needed to move anywhere or get dual citizenship or I'm American. Shit, but I have to. So it turns out the best way to do it is at home. So I got to go back and do it all through the consulate, Peruvian consulate in LA. Got bugs all over me. Do the consulate there. So I got the process down. Anybody who wants to do it, I know how to do it. Let me know so you don't waste all this time and energy. But it was all good. It was a learning experience, and I've had a blast. Like I said, I have no regrets. Life just keeps getting better and better. It's amazing. But I just wanted to relaunch this channel. We got El Nino coming up this year. It's not official, but it looks like it's going to be pretty mental. The timing is unreal. We just had a preemptive El Nino the last few months called the El Nino Costero. A coastal El Nino. It's like I said, like a preemptive, like a practice run. So there's 3 Kelvin waves that are coming through. So it's showing indicators of an El Nino next year. So we've had 2 come by. The first one is the one that brought those, what we call cyclones and downpours, some mean downpours and flooding. Luckily, I'm in a great condominium, high end. It's one of the early birds, the OGs. So I'm super protected and got great people, guiding me and helping me. And we're in a great location right by the hillside. It's like 10-kilometer miracle, I call it over here. And waves, warm, good people, really good people. I met some really great people, a lot of great connections. A lot of people here they just love and care and understand and are compassionate. They really are like this other level of love of it's like this higher frequency, and it's like we had it back in the States, but like 80 years ago, So it's like they've been preserved, and it stays preserved because it's not a bunch of people. It's a small town. But anyways, you got El Nino coming. So I haven't bought any property, but I'm getting properties and opportunities thrown at me left and right over here. So if you guys want somewhere to put your dough, it's a good place to put it. The banking system here in Peru is in its infancy, just starting. Can you imagine living somewhere where people are just starting their first savings accounts and their first credit cards? Oh my God, it's amazing. So I get to play that game all over again. Everything I did in LA and Hollywood, I learned and I twisted it and I customized it and moved to the islands and then created these packages and digital, services and solutions. And it was great, amazing. But I did change my life. That was my first big upgrade and change in my life where I said, okay, I'm going to do this outside the box and I'm going to buck the system because the system just seemed really unfair, or like I came into the game late or something, Generation X, yeah? So you start questioning everything. And I was like, you know what? This doesn't feel right. I'm out of here. Hollywood was like early days of going downhill. And it did. It did, because I came in the internet age, and I love Hollywood, and I love films. but the internet was going to take over. We knew that already. Anyways, I applied everything I did in Maui, it worked out, all these new pioneering ways of applying digital technologies. And I chose video and online video and uploads and downloads. And I just fell in love with all that. And it was a success. I didn't blow it up because I said I'm cutting my credit cards, I'm cutting TV, I'm cutting all that stuff. I'm going to my list of what I need instead of the list of what I want. And then I went, okay, I'm going barter trade. What customers what clients can I go look for so that not necessarily making money, but not have to spend money. So I flipped the game is what I did. Of course, I'm single, no kids, not married, so I was able to do this and risk it. So I went up straight up barter trade, basically. And then what I did charge was like small kind just to cover that small list of what I need. I mean, I pretty much just needed, surfboards, shorts, t-shirts, hats, sunglasses, stuff for surfing, diving, fishing, The only thing I couldn't get a client to cover was internet, cellular, and gas for my car. So everything else, I picked clients with restaurants, hotels, mini hotels like condominiums, surfboard shops, athletes, certain brands. So I didn't have to go out and spend my money to buy this stuff. It would come in with my clients. So just playing this game, and it's been so fun. And I did great, but then the vibe changed, and it just wasn't fun anymore doing it there. So I was like, wow. When I moved from LA to Maui, it was like going back in time 20 years. So I went, oh, maybe I can do another time travel. I'll go to Peru. And when I got here, I was in love with the central Peru. Cold, too cold for me. And down in Lima, down south, it's too cold. Great waves. There's waves everywhere. No problem visiting and putting a wetsuit on. But I wasn't going to live there. A good friend of mine I met in Big Surf outside in Lima. Those are my best connections, or people are from the ocean out there. They're humble, they're real. And he looked at me and goes, you need to go up north. We have a Hawaii up there. I'm like, you guys don't have a Hawaii. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, we got our own little Hawaii up there. Promise me you're going to, on this 6-month trip that you're doing, that you go up and stay at my house up there the last month. Trust me. I go, okay. Lived it up there, and then I ended up coming up here in 2019, and I was like, oh my God, like this place is magic. So I already explained that part. But I was like, wow, it was a dust bowl. It was like Honolulu Bay, dusty bowl, dusty, but deserty, no colors, but the ocean's magic, blues, beautiful, was just fascinated about living on the border of two big currents, and the whales coming here, dolphins, just having everything I had in Maui. So I'm like, I'm going to go apply everything I did on Maui. I'm going to go do it in Peru. Come over here, everyone's behind, 60, 50 years behind as far as digital solutions. And then I come from the future, and you're American. They just accept you in this way that's just like amazing. And I just like share and help like I always do. So I'm just creating all these, just applying all these solutions for everybody here, for Airbnbs, photography of their properties, hotels going up left and right, summer homes being Airbnb'd. I'm just organizing it all, creating videos. I have to convert everybody here from photos to videos and teaching them about algorithms and how video is the way to go and this and that. Everything I did on Maui, I got to do it again here, and I'm stoked. All I wanted to do was do that all over again. So I came back in time again, found North Peru, got guided to northern Peru into this beautiful Latin American version of Maui, because it really is the southern tip of the South American continent, is like one big island. The coast is constantly turning and curved. It's filled with points within mini points. So there's waves galore, dual exposure. There's so many waves that haven't even been discovered yet. I haven't even gotten north towards the equator. I have so much to travel here, and I'm having a blast right where I'm at. So I just want to share all this. El Nino's coming. I was going to wait. My whole goal was 2024 just because cosmically it's the best year and it's when we get started forward. But I was like, you know what? I just felt like today, I'm like, you know what? We're kind of 6 months off and it feels right. I want to ramp up to it and I want to bring you guys along. I want you guys to see what the El Nino's like. I want you to see how this whole ramp up cosmically is going to be like. Anybody, you guys got questions, feelings, just, send them to me. I got answers and I got solutions, practical, real easy, simple advice that you guys would love right now. I know everyone's just getting upgraded right now and everyone's baffled, So just hit me up. Send me a question because I love to help. I love this stuff. And, financially, all the banks are just, everything's getting turned on its head. So, old banking system, centralized banking is out the door. Go with decentralized. Fiat currencies, it's done. The power, American power, every currency has a 100-year life. We're at 103. I love my country. I know it's going to keep going. Everything's fine. Just need some practical upgrades. Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin's the one. Just the concept of Bitcoin will come the altcoins, but be picky. I can help you with that. There's like 4 or 5 only that you really want to get into. But it's timing. You got to wait for it to be regulated. There's a lot of things, politics, the elections in 2024. There's a lot of cosmic things that are going to happen in this rest of this year and the next 20 years. But really in the first 5, these next 4 or 5 years. So I just want to share this unique life that I got going on here presently, realistically, and, help you get through whatever you're trying to get through. A lot of investment opportunities over here. The value of the dollar is going to go down. You know what I mean? Interest rates are going up. The debt ceiling and the national debt, all that's going to change. So you're gonna have to do some adjustments with your finances. And there's some really good investments over here. Banking system's brand new. You got a bilingual person. I'll be your broker. I'm already, up to speed on everything. I know where not to go and what not to do and who not to go with. I've been fortunate to come with the right people, so I've been stoked with all the top of the echelons up here. So the best properties are here, and they're so cheap. It's almost stupid, but I understand the transition that this, not just our country, the whole world is transitioning right now, but each area is doing it in their own way. So it's amazing. Life is so amazing right now. So I really want to share that and help you guys get to where I'm at by visiting or online, virtually, whatever I can do to help, just to share. And I'd love to hear your guys' stories because I'm sure a lot of you are coming up with some really creative solutions wherever you're at. So let's do this. Remember, comments. Not comments, but throw some questions at me. I love answering. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Send me all that vibe and positive energy because we're going to go straight to the moon on this thing, all right? Love you guys. Aloha. Ciao.